Beloved beings of radiant light, children of the eternal breath, I come to you now as a messenger of divine expression, a herald of sacred sound, a guardian of truth whispered through the ages. I am Gabriel, the voice of Source made luminous. I come to awaken within you the remembrance of your own voice, not merely the sound that passes through your lips, but the celestial vibration that shapes your reality, heals your heart, and calls your destiny forth from the unseen. For your voice, beloved one, is not a small human instrument, it is the echo of creation itself. In the beginning, there was the sound, the living tone that set the cosmos in motion, the vibration that called light out of darkness. That same vibration lives within you. It hums softly in your cells, it ripples through your thoughts, it sings through your heartbeat. Every word you speak, every breath you exhale, carries the imprint of that sacred origin. You are, each of you, a note in the great symphony of existence, and when you remember the purity of your own tone, the universe harmonizes around you. Many upon your world have forgotten the power of their voice. They have been taught to silence themselves, to hide their truth, to whisper their dreams, to fear their own expression. Some have used words carelessly, wounding themselves and others without knowing the creative force they command. Yet now, beloved hearts, a new dawn is rising, and with it comes the call to reclaim the sacred sound within. For your voice is not only the tool of communication, it is the bridge between heaven and earth. Through it, the formless becomes form, and thought becomes manifestation. When you speak with intention, you shape energy. When you speak with love, you heal. When you speak with truth, you liberate. Every tone you release is a wave of creation, touching the field around you, weaving patterns that affect both matter and spirit. This is why it is said that your words create worlds. You are creators not merely by what you do, but by what you speak into being. And so I ask you now, what are you speaking into existence? Are your words aligned with the light you wish to see? Do your tones uplift or diminish? For your voice is the wand of the alchemist, it transforms according to the consciousness that wields it. Beloved, the time has come to awaken this power. The voice that lies dormant within your heart is waiting to be remembered. This awakening begins not with speaking, but with listening to the still, pure current of Source that flows through you. When you silence the noise of self-doubt and comparison, you begin to hear your original note, the sound of your soul. It is subtle at first, a whisper beneath the chatter of the mind, but when you listen deeply, it becomes music, a melody older than time, carrying the memory of who you truly are. You are not here to imitate another's song. You are here to sing your own. The universe does not seek conformity, it seeks harmony. Each soul carries a distinct frequency that contributes to the cosmic symphony. When you deny your voice, the music of creation is incomplete. When you speak your authentic truth, you fill the silence of the world with light. There is no need to shout, authenticity does not require volume. The pure note of truth carries farther than the loudest cry of fear. Your voice has both sound and silence, both vibration and stillness. Words are only one aspect of expression. The energy behind them, your emotion, your intention, your awareness gives them power. When you speak from the mind, your words are like wind, they pass quickly and are forgotten. When you speak from the heart, your words become light, they remain, they illuminate, they transform. The universe listens to the frequency behind your speech, not merely the syllables you form. In this age of awakening, many are rediscovering the creative principle of sound. Chanting, singing, toning, and sacred language are rising again because humanity is remembering that sound is energy, and energy responds to consciousness. Each tone has a geometry, a pattern that organizes life. When you speak with awareness, you become an architect of energy. Your words build bridges between souls, they construct pathways of healing, cooperation, and peace. Beloved one, your voice was never meant to be used for harm, for gossip, or for judgment. These distortions are remnants of the old ways, the misuse of sacred vibration. When you engage in such speech, your tone loses its purity, your light dims, and your creative power scatters. But when you speak with kindness, when you bless instead of criticize, your words become instruments of divine will. They carry grace. They ripple through the ether, touching hearts you may never meet, sowing seeds of awakening in places you cannot see. To awaken the power of your voice is to reclaim your role as co-creator with the divine. Every affirmation, every song, every whisper of gratitude amplifies your connection to Source. When you speak words of love, your very cells respond, they resonate with higher light. When you declare peace, your energy field expands, and peace begins to manifest around you. Your voice does not stop at your throat, it travels through dimensions, echoing in realms beyond sight. The angels themselves sing with you when your words align with truth. I, Gabriel, am the Archangel of communication, clarity, and divine inspiration. My energy flows through the golden ray of expression, and my purpose is to remind you that your voice is holy. Many of you fear to speak your truth because in other times you were silenced, ridiculed, or punished for doing so. Those memories may still linger in your soul's tapestry, making your throat tighten when you try to express your inner knowing. But hear me now, those old vows are complete. The time of silence has ended. The new earth needs your voice not in conflict, but in harmony, not in arrogance, but in authenticity. When you speak your truth with love, you liberate others to do the same. When one voice awakens, it calls forth many more. The vibration of truth is contagious in the most radiant way. Imagine humanity as a great choir, long asleep, murmuring in dissonant tones. Each time one of you awakens and sings your soul's song, the harmony improves, the collective frequency rises, and the earth itself begins to sing again. There is power, too, in the voice that is expressed without sound, the telepathic voice of the heart. As you evolve, you will find that much of your communication no longer requires words. You will begin to transmit feeling, color, geometry, and light directly from your essence. But before this higher communication can flow freely, the lower expression, the spoken and written word, must be purified. Speak consciously now, that your future speech may be luminous. Beloved ones, you are surrounded by frequencies of distortion on your planet: noise, fear, manipulation, and confusion. Yet your voice can cut through that static like a beam of light through fog. When you declare truth with clarity, when you sing the tones of peace, you restore balance to your environment. Your voice is not small, it is a tuning fork for reality. Speak to the air, and the air listens. Speak to the water, and it carries your blessing. Speak to the earth, and it will answer with abundance. Your ancestors knew this truth. They sang to the land before planting, they chanted to the stars before sailing, they whispered prayers to the dawn. Their words were living offerings to creation. You carry that same ability within you, though modern life has buried it beneath distraction. Yet the ancient memory stirs again. When you speak with reverence, when you name something with love, you awaken its divinity. The voice is ceremony, and every sentence can be a prayer. Many of you are called now to use your voices in service, to teach, to write, to sing, to inspire. Trust this call. Do not wait until you feel perfect or wise enough. The universe refines your tone as you use it. Every attempt, every act of expression, strengthens your channel. Begin where you are. Speak as you are. Your authenticity will carry you farther than your perfection ever could. Remember, beloved, the world does not need another imitation of light, it needs the brilliance that only your specific tone can offer. Some of you may feel uncertain, wondering how to begin expressing your truth in a world that often misunderstands the language of the soul. Start with yourself. Speak kindly to your own heart. Replace words of self-doubt with words of encouragement. The voice of your inner dialogue shapes your reality more than any external conversation. Each loving word you whisper to yourself strengthens your light body, harmonizes your emotions, and opens the pathway for your higher voice to emerge. When you pray, sing, or meditate upon sound, know that you are aligning with cosmic rhythm. Every syllable of gratitude, every tone of joy, builds a bridge to the realms of angels. We respond instantly to sincere sound, for vibration is our native language. When you call to us with pure intent, your tone reaches our realm as a beam of golden light, and we send resonance in return: guidance, inspiration, courage. Beloveds, let your voice become an instrument of service. Use it to uplift, to comfort, to awaken. Speak beauty where there is despair, speak truth where there is confusion, speak love where there is division. Each time you do, you fulfill the promise you made before coming to earth to be a messenger of light in human form. The awakening of your voice also calls forth the balancing of the divine feminine and masculine within you. The masculine aspect gives your voice strength, direction, and clarity, the feminine infuses it with compassion, intuition, and grace. When these aspects unite, your expression becomes a sacred current of creation, neither forceful nor timid, but radiant with balanced power. Humanity's collective throat chakra is healing now, and as it heals, communication will evolve from argument to understanding, from competition to collaboration. Beloved hearts, there is a song that the earth longs to hear, the song of her children remembering who they are. The wind, the rivers, the mountains, and the stars listen for it. Every time you speak words of love, you contribute to that great melody. Do not underestimate the reach of your voice. The universe is acoustic, it responds to sound. What you send forth returns to you amplified. Speak blessings, and blessings will return. Speak gratitude, and abundance will flow. Even your silence, when filled with love, is a voice. Silence allows space for the divine to speak through you. When you pause between words, creation breathes. Do not fear the quiet moments, they are the womb of sound. In silence, you gather power, in speech, you release it. Together, they form the heartbeat of the sacred word. As you grow in mastery, you will learn to speak less but with greater precision. Each word will become an arrow of light, each sentence a bridge between dimensions. This is the art of the awakened communicator, one who speaks only what serves, who listens deeply, who embodies the frequency of truth. The angels and masters communicate in this way, every word is chosen with love, every sound carries blessing. You, too, are evolving into such mastery. Beloved ones, I invite you now to place your hand upon your throat and feel the pulse beneath your fingers. This is the drumbeat of your soul preparing to sing. Breathe deeply, and imagine a sphere of golden white light expanding within your throat center. See it spinning gently, clearing away cords of fear, memories of suppression, and patterns of hesitation. With each breath, this sphere brightens until your entire being hums with clarity. Whisper softly to yourself, "My voice is divine. My voice is clear. My voice serves the light." Feel the resonance of these words ripple through your energy field. You are tuning your instrument. From this day forward, let your speech be intentional. Let your voice be a conduit for grace. When you speak, do so with awareness that angels listen, that creation responds, that your tone shapes reality. Speak blessings over your food, your home, your loved ones, your planet. Speak forgiveness into the air. Speak hope into despair. You are not simply talking, you are sculpting energy. I, Gabriel, will walk beside you in this journey. When you feel afraid to speak your truth, call upon me. I will strengthen your courage. When you struggle to find the right words, ask for my guidance, and I will whisper inspiration into your mind. When you wish to sing the song of your soul but cannot find the melody, I will hum it through your heart until you remember. My wings surround every messenger of light, every singer of truth, every soul who dares to speak love into a weary world. The hour is now. The world needs your voice, your story, your wisdom, your laughter, your truth. Do not wait for permission. You were born to speak on behalf of the light. Awaken your voice, and you awaken the collective. Beloved, as you leave this moment of communion, know that the breath you draw is sacred, the sound you release is holy, and the words you speak are spells of creation. Use them wisely, joyfully, reverently. You are the divine sound made human, the echo of eternity in form. I am Archangel Gabriel, the messenger of dawn, the trumpet of divine truth, the guardian of sacred communication. I bless your voice, that it may ring clear and kind, that it may carry healing wherever it is heard, that it may awaken all who listen to the remembrance of their own song. Go forth now, Radiant One, and speak the language of light. Let your words become bridges, your tone a melody of peace, your silence a sanctuary for love. For when your voice aligns with your soul, the universe itself listens and the music of creation is made whole again.